Hey guys, Crewman coming at you with some Nexa news. We've got a bunch of changes, and all of them for the better. We finally can mine on another pool with different miners, and I'm here to share with you the different pools, different miners, where you can mine depending on your GPUs, in my opinion. So let's get at it. So as you can see, Woolypooly is finally here with a pretty decent chunk of the hash rate right now, about 10.2%. And now the goal is to truly get this to be decentralized. We've got to get our plant off of, we've got to knock some hash off our plant. So as many people as they can should join Woolypooly. And frankly, I personally think Woolypooly is a better pool than our plant. Our plant kind of it had pretty high fees. It was almost 5% at one point for Nexa because they were the only pool in town. Of course, now they have no choice but to lower their pool fees, as you can see up here. But I would still go to Woolypooly. I personally think it's a better pool. Now the catch right now with Woolypooly is you can only use BZ Miner, which I'll get to in a second. So we've got Woolypooly, we've got our plant, and then we've got Vipor Pool, which is it's a pretty small one, but they also have zero fees. I don't know. I mean, they find a lot less blocks, so you have to figure, is the pool worth it to get less blocks? I mean, you can see them. You can't even actually see them. They're really small. But they're an option, and again, I would leave our plant. I'd go anywhere but our plant. So let's start off with Woolypooly. Start mining Woolypooly. It's pretty simple. You just go, I'll just go to their main page. You just go to their main page, and then you find Nexa, and you click on Nexa, and it takes you here. So to get your address, you just find your address from either the Nexa wallet or either of the exchanges that you're mining. And then the connection, you just pick the pool. And if you're in Hive, you just copy and paste this information in. And if you're in Windows, you just set up a batch file. The only miner that they actually accept right now is BZ Miner. It says for NVIDIA and AMD, but if you click on the link, it's actually not ready for AMD. The kernels are broken, and they'll be fixed shortly. It'll happen soon, but not yet. And it goes over all the directions to install BZ Miner. I unfortunately wasn't able to get it working on my AMD miner because I thought maybe it was fixed, and it wasn't. But it is working on NVIDIA with a slight hash rate improvement, so that's good. And you can use BZ for Vipor as well. Now, I would switch over to BZ because their fee is cheaper than WIldrig. So the WIldrig fee is 5%, and the BZ miner is 3%. So it's kind of a no-brainer that if you can, you should leave. Unfortunately, if you're using AMD, you're kind of stuck with WIldrig and our plant, which is a bummer, but it is what it is. It's better than nothing, and it's still relatively profitable, because hash rate is going through the roof. It's almost 6 terahash. Last video I filmed earlier this week, it was floating around 4.5, so it's kind of getting a little bit ridiculous. And I think some of the higher power costs, like 14 to 15 cents, are out, and frankly 13 and 12 are probably next. I'll go over that in a later video. So now you have options. We have 3 pools in our plant. We've got Woolypooly and Vipor. I would prefer to go to Woolypooly personally. That's where I think most people should be going now if possible. They just need to get off our plant, and I would definitely use BZ Miner over WIldrig. It's time to break the monopoly, and those guys were charging ridiculous fees. So yeah, this was just basically a short Nexa news segment. I mean, all you gotta do is follow the commands. Everything's super easy to run. If you have any questions, just post them in the comments. But I just want to release this new video giving you more options with Nexa, and it's nice that we're finally getting more options. My only complaint about Nexa right now is the hash rate is going up, and the price is starting to lag a little bit behind. So that's not financial advice, just my opinion. I think it might be too little too late in terms of Nexa profitability, but we'll see where we're at next week and what I decided to do. So anyway, I just want to give you this quick Nexa update. It's nice that there's more it's nice that there's more pools, and it's nice that we finally have different miners. Hopefully AMD users will be able to use something besides our plant and WIldrig. So that's it for this video. Please like and subscribe for more Nexa content. and more crypto mining content in general, as well as checking out my profitability journey for January. And most likely I'm going to do a weekly update for all of 2022 or 2023. Anyway, one more time, please like and subscribe. I know your time is valuable, so thank you for spending it with me. Croupman out.